It's my belief that a beautiful garden can be a real tonic for the soul. So my team and I are transforming barren plots into beautiful oases for some very special people whose courage and dedication are an inspiration.
I absolutely love it.
To build them the garden of their dreams.
I said to myself, I'm not going to say wow, but wow.
Welcome to Love Your Garden. This week, I'm in Hull, on the north bank of the Humber estuary. I'm here to meet an exceptionally caring woman. When those with life-limiting illnesses need care, it's people like Maggie Simkis who look after them. Maggie's been nursing for nearly 40 years. 16 years ago, Maggie became a Macmillan nurse specialising in end-of-life palliative care. Last year, her inspirational work for the charity was recognised with the Henry Garnet Award.
She never stops. I have to make an appointment to see her. Be honest, I have...
With Maggie and husband Kev working full-time and devoting so much energy to fundraising, her once-loved garden has fallen by the wayside. It's now just a tired, run-down, bland space. But today, I'm going to surprise her and change that. Maggie's colleagues have set up a fake meeting, which she thinks is being filmed for the website. But there's only one topic on the agenda today. Hello.
Oh my God.
I'm awfully sorry to interrupt. Are you having a good meeting?
Well, yes, I've had quite a lot to say. I haven't now.
Well, these colleagues here were telling me what a wonderful person you are and saying that you're inspirational, but that at home your garden isn't exactly inspirational, is it? Well, they said, as a thank you, that your garden really ought to be a bit better than it is.
I don't know what to say.
Would you like to come and show me your garden?
What now?
Right now. Come on. Back at Maggie's house, I finally see what I've let myself in for. Oh, gosh. A walled garden.
A walled garden, indeed.
But you see, the thing that strikes me is that you're such a sunny, jolly soul. It's not that jolly a garden, is it?
No,
really?
it isn't at the moment.
There's children's toys down there.
Yes. Well, our grandchildren are a very big part of our lives.
How many of them have you got?
4 at the moment and 1 on the way.
So it's got to be suitable for them to come.
Yeah, and they enjoy planting. They love seeing things grow. And
Well done, Granny. It's dream time. You come out of that door. What do you want to find?
If that was made into like a area for me, I would love it. I just want it to be somewhere that everybody can enjoy. Because I look at it now and think, where am I going to start?
I'll do the starting. You can come in when it's finished. Bless you. All right, come on, we'll whisk you away. I'm packing Maggie off for a few days. All right, bye. While we get cracking. Maggie's backyard may be small, but trust me, when it comes to gardens, size isn't everything. It's what you do with it that counts. There are a number of ways we can transform this plot so it punches above its weight. So I've assembled my team. Francis Tophill, Katie Rushworth and David Dominy. Maggie is one of the sunniest people I've ever met. Her garden is anything but. So I really want to take inspiration from her fridge magnets. Look at these. Costa del Sol.
These are all her holidays, aren't they?
Holiday.
Okay.
Croatia is very large on that fridge. So I'd like to bring a bit of Croatia to Kingston upon Hull. But here's how we're hoping to transform Maggie's garden. At each end, we're making warm terracotta patios. On one, David will create a seating area in front of a new structure. and on the other, Francis will build a shaded garden by the back door. In the middle, I'm putting in a series of beds, so when Maggie walks up the garden, it'll reveal itself bit by bit. And Katie's dressing the walls to give the space a cosy, laid-back feel, reminiscent of sunnier climes. Turning this into a rustic idyll with a Croatian flavour won't be easy. One colour you always associate with the Med is terracotta. So David and the boys are laying one patio at the top of the garden for Maggie's sanctuary and using the same tiles in a different pattern at the bottom. In my middle section of the garden, I've asked the boys to put in 2 large beds that, when planted, will disguise what lies behind. And out front, I've had a delivery.
Go, go, go. All right, you're all right. Here.
Oh, great, my pots have arrived. Oh!
What time do you call this, Mr. Titchmarsh?
At least David's not messing about. At the end of the garden, he's putting in a multi-purpose building.
It may look like a normal shed, but it is in fact a box of tricks, because in here I've got plenty of storage. Plus, in this section here, I think this would make a really good summer house for Maggie. And finally, this area here, I reckon this is ideal for the kids.
Has this got rooms?
It's lovely.
It's like a 3-bed detached. I'm impressed.
We're trying to cram a lot into this tiny garden, but I couldn't think of a more deserving person to do it for. I want to make Maggie a garden that really recognises what she's done. She's put in a heck of a lot of hard work. Now, it's our turn. We're in Hull, trying to bring a touch of the Med to Maggie Simkis's concrete backyard. The boys have nearly finished David's garden building. They've even added an escape hatch for the, little ones. Family is everything to Maggie, but I want to learn more about how it's motivated her to help others. So I've come to meet her at a place very close to her heart. The Ensley Centre is home to a memorial garden dedicated to the stillbirth charity Maggie set up in Hull.
We wanted somewhere for people to remember their babies. The tree of remembrance is for anybody to go tie a ribbon in remembrance of somebody that they've loved but they've lost.
Nobody knows more than you what it's like to lose a child, because you did. Tell me about Kieran.
Well, Kieran was our 3rd son. He was born earlier and he didn't feed very well at first. And then when we got to 5 days, he became quite unwell. Then his heart stopped and he got other complications. So Kevin and I had to make the very difficult decision to take him off the life support. So he died at 9 days.
Most people would regard it as the worst thing that could ever happen in life, for your child to die before you do.
There is nothing like the death of a child. It's just wrong. It's the wrong order of things. Your parents dying is the right order.
How did your experience, you think, change you as a person?
It's changed me immensely. I look at my life as before and after Kieran. And everything I've done since then is all because he existed. My other 2 children have taught me immensely about life. But he, because he isn't here, he's taught me how to survive. Even as a Macmillan nurse, it helps me because I can never walk the same steps as those people. But you can help the patients I care for have a good end to their life. If we can have a good death, that is so important.
To survive the loss of a child is one thing. To use the experience to improve the lives of others in the same situation is quite another. Maggie Simkis is a remarkable woman. So I'd like our garden to remind Maggie what she means to so many people. And this tree of remembrance has given me an idea of how we can do it. Oh, the grey blocks are disappearing.
Now you see them, now you don't.
Rather than rebuild the wall, this natural stone cladding is a much quicker way to turn this end of the garden into a rustic courtyard. If there's one thing that evokes the warm, sunny climes of the Med,
Right.
it's the olive tree.
It's such a relief when you get something green in. And now I can arrange my sort of tapestry of colours underneath. I thought I'd try something different here. I'm just trying planting in stripes to give that effect that you get sometimes in the sort of Tuscan hills. Because what's every bit as important as colour in a Mediterranean garden is fragrance, scent from things like rosemary. I've put the lavender there deliberately on a corner so that when you brush past it, the scent will rise. What that will hopefully do is give Maggie a colourful distraction from her washing and her ironing.
Meanwhile, I've asked...
We need to give this building a little bit of Mediterranean personality, and I've taken inspiration from this picture here. Look at that. It's a lovely little village in Croatia. You can almost feel the heat from the photo. And just here, where this almost burnt yellow, and around the sides I've got these plastic shutters that painted green and with a little bit of white paint around the outside of the windows will really look like this building here.
We're making great strides in bringing a flavour of the Med to Maggie's garden, but she also wants it to be a place for her grandchildren. And what's important to her is doubly important to us. So that's our next challenge. Hearing conundrum to solve.
This was going to be my first one.
Yeah.
Here.
So you want that one at the top?
Yes. This
okay.
that is going to fit onto there.
But how's the water going to go up and round?
I don't know. I haven't figured that bit out yet. Yay! Look at that.
Oh, this is aquatic engineering at its finest. So this is for the grandchildren when they're...
And also,
right.
my assistant Sam will help.
Yes.
It does this.
That's classy, isn't it? I mean, I like that.
He's happy.
Crisis averted. I've moved on to planting the bed nearest the summer house. I'm using it to create a natural division in the garden.
These are the pencil cypresses that are going to act as my slight baffle between that side of the garden and this little sanctuary for Maggie here. I'll pop another one in there.
Beneath them, I'm adding the yellow shrub rose, Charlotte, and English lavender.
Well, I'd be happy to sit by that and take in the fragrant evening air.
Meanwhile, Francis is now adding some je ne sais quoi to the narrow alley by the side of the house. She's keeping the terracotta theme going, with a simple pot garden planted with variegated hostas, geraniums, and shade-loving begonias.
So if we put it about there. How lovely.
Look at that.
Now the outside of the garden building's complete, the removal men can start bringing in the furniture.
Oh, perfect. Everything here.
Hello. Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh yeah, please.
Oh, and a slice of cake.
What's going on in there? Do
Can I
you know when
get
they're coming
anything?
back? They're coming back in an hour.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you want an ice cream?
Yeah, if you've got one spare.
Cake.
Come on.
These lemon trees in pots will make Maggie's entrance to the garden a scented one.
I quite like it sort of in that area because there's a gap.
One in this corner.
That's great. And then from the house, it frames the view.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Nice.
Yeah, great.
Okay, fine.
Gorgeous.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's super.
Our Mediterranean-themed garden is starting to look the part, but it's lacking something. So I've sent Katie to the local village hall.
Maggie has touched the lives of so many people over the years, so I've asked as many of them as possible to come and help me with a special project.
Oh, wow, there's so many of you here. Thank you for coming. I'd like to do something personal and special for Maggie's garden. So I have these, and I'd like you all to take one and write a lovely message on there. They are going to be hung in Maggie's garden on this. So we've got this amazing olive tree, which is going in a new Mediterranean garden. Isn't it gorgeous?
This tree is going to look fantastic in the garden.
Alan,
Hello, next door.
can I give you these?
Maggie loves to grow plants with her grandchildren, so these raised beds will be Granny's little veg garden.
Sage. Basil now comes in plugs, and you open this and go, oh, amazing. Pesto sauce. Good.
And nothing inspires kids to grow like sunflowers.
These are nice dwarf varieties, so they're perfect for this small box. However, if you do have grandchildren or children and you want to grow them, they're really easy and they're fabulous because they get wonderfully tall, so your children grow along with the sunflower, and you can have a bit of a competition with them as well. Siblings like a bit of sunflower rivalry.
The skies may be greying, but this garden's filling up with holiday spirit. We're even adding some golden sands. It's been cramped. It's been fiddly, but it's finally come together. We may be 1,500 miles from Dubrovnik, but as the last artifacts go in, our Byzantine beauty is finally complete. Before we arrived, this garden was a rhapsody in concrete. Not the relaxing space Maggie craved for her and her grandchildren. Now they have their own Mediterranean escape. Her bare walls have been transformed, thanks to stone cladding that evokes the Adriatic coastline and contrasts beautifully with pencil-thin cypresses and rugged olive trees. And last but not least, David has turned a simple shed into a sun-kissed finca, where Maggie can relax and watch her grandchildren as they discover the garden's hidden treasures. For more information on how we built this garden, go to itv.com/Alan.
Here she comes.
We built this garden for a remarkable woman
Hello. Welcome home.
Thank you.
who dedicates herself to everyone else.
Come and see what we've done.
I hope it's somewhere she can enjoy.
Maggie, open your eyes.
Oh my God. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look, it's just. Oh, I love the.
The Cretan urns.
Yeah.
Oh. They're mirrors. That's the view to the mountains next door.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
But we know it's got to do for you and it's got to do for your grandchildren.
Oh, they'll adore
A little bit of water
that.
play.
They'll adore that. They'll love it.
Down past your borders. Well, we saw your tree with your ribbons on. Your little heart for Maggie. And so we had almost more than we could fit on the tree.
Beautiful.
So there you are. And down here, couple of little
Oh,
plaques for you.
that's beautiful. Beautiful.
And then we come to Granny's sanctuary. Here we have got a special bespoke sandpit with seats on either side.
Oh, that's amazing.
And it closes up like that. And then if you go in there,
In here?
go in there,
Oh, in there.
and turn to your... Go right into that corner.
Oh, it's not a kitchen. Oh, that's amazing.
Come on over, sit down.
Really, it's beautiful.
So what do you think?
It's just amazing. It's more than I could ever have hoped for. Thank you so much.
You are very, very welcome. Do you think we should let these grandchildren look at what they're going to have?
Yeah.
Here they come.
The little face.
What do you think, Kevin?
Look,
Fantastic, mate, yeah.
Come and see. We've got so many treasures to show you.
How cool is this?
Lovely gentleman.
You sit on here.
Have a look. Mind your hair. Oh, butterfly.
There they go. If you needed any proof that Maggie is valued in her local community, you only have to look behind me. This is a woman who's made a difference to so many lives for the better. The next time on Love Your Garden. Bye-bye.